Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Houston Cougars, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. He's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. Now the 40. Tremendous toughness here. At the 20. Inside the 2. Touchdown, Houston, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Grabbed by the receiver. It's a fumble. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incomplete. So it's second down and 10. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but he's past the line to gain.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Single back takes the handoff. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Porter. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Shotgun formation here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Graham. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, they come out of that nickel package. The move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
Houston's offense heads back out into the field now. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And he stopped him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. Gonna run it. It's Sanford. He fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Try to add the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point is good. It's 17-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Thurman. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense. One
explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Caught on the outside. It's Smith. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. They can't stop him. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Timeout, Houston.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal up that loss. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Touchdown, Buckeyes! A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Now they'll run a draw play. Fighting off the defender.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
To the air, it's Weidman. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Finally goes out of bounds, but a big play by this offense on the final play of the first quarter. Well, Kirk, Houston has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Second down after the incompletion. Back to throw again. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Weigman. On the move now. He'll throw it now. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? He's got it in the open. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Caught near the sideline. It's Thurman. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
They'll hand it off. Fights through the tackler. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To throw, it's St. Clair. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. A direct snap. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Going after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So the Cougars offense has back out onto the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. 0 running stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Weigman. Close to the tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
This will be down just outside the opponent's 45. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Brings him down. The Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Looking for the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Fourth down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Trying for a 4th down completion. Fires it to the wideout. Graham down the middle. It's Graham. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. That's caught. It's Peoples. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone for the 1st down to 17. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job with the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Timeout, Houston.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab behind the line. It's Sanford. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
1st down here for this offense. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. To throw, it's Weigman. The ball is caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Looking to throw again. Pass rush closing in. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They bring it down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get it tied in like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. And it's good right down the middle.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Returner choosing to field this one. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Pre-snap motion from the offense. To the air, it's St. Clair. He lets it rip. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Gain moves the ball to the 38, another 1st down. Looking for a receiver. He'll take a deep shot. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it an 8-point game. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Weigman. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You can throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Send the back in motion. Second down, they're going to throw it. Looking for a deep completion. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On third down, he drops to throw. The pocket breaking down. And they trap him for a sack. And that play should likely send us now to halftime. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. One team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were productive in the first half, but put themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here as we get the third quarter going. Makes the catch. It's Peoples. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Play fake, looking to throw. Throws it to the right. Caught! He's wide open, look out! They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
And now the handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so second and 5.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Well, near the sticks, it's Thurman. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll run it here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own with the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Point after makes it a 15-point game. Scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. It's an option look. Gets the first and still running. That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball and pick up the first down.
You talk about a headache for a defensive coordinator. You got to plan around that kind of speed and discipline and elusiveness from a quarterback like this. Man, it creates nightmares that this defensive coordinator, I'm sure, dealt with.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. On first down, it's play action. Looking deep downfield to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Oh, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot, as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Weigman. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught near the sticks. It's Sanford. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Houston has moved into the red zone. Grant behind the line. It's Thomas. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Houston. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Base three. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Important second down play coming up. And the back gets the football. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that first down that will kick them into that gear.
And they trap him for a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Second down now after the sack. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Ohio State. They were not going to catch him that time.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT makes it a 15-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? They're going to run the option. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They are pouring it on now.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Houston, 27.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He steps out of bounds at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Back to pass. It's Weigman. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. With the catch, it's Sanford. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Here's the second down play. Using his legs, it's Sanford. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Here's the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
QB decides to keep it here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. There's the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Looks like Houston will have the first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the option play. They'll give it to the back. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Dropping back, it's Weigman. Defense is coming after him. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. How you get the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Launches it deep down the left side. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Hey, I get the passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking for the wide out. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Leaning on the run game here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Screen to the wide receiver. Finds just enough space and makes the first down. Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner trying to create good field position. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Short connection to the tight end here. It was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play, try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
Scanning the field. It's Whiteman. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Looking for a late deep shot. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Houston. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Weigman. He's got it with room to run. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. Looking deep for late game heroics. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. They're going to run it here. He's past the marker and still going. They got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.